What's up, everybody? We're back with another video, and as you could tell by the title and the intro, it's a major switch in the pace of content. I picked up my first motorcycle, a CFMoto 675SS. I've been wanting a motorcycle for as long as I could remember. Ever since I was a little kid, I've always been into bikes. Me and my brother used to have two pocket bikes back in the day. We used to race, not like competitively or anything, but me and him. Like, my dad used to take us around to different places, and me and him would race with each other, and it was a lot of fun. But my brother ended up having a really bad accident when we were younger, and they got rid of the motorcycles after that. So ever since then, they kind of like didn't want us having bikes and things like that. And I always told him, like, yeah, no, I'm gonna just mess with the cars, I'm not gonna get a bike. But deep down, I always wanted a bike, and I'm older now, so I was like, yeah, it's time to get a bike. It's like, I don't want to be too old, and then I always live with that regret, like, oh, I should have got a bike, I wish I shoulda, woulda, coulda, you know. Not one of the people that's trying to do that. So I went ahead and picked it up. So yeah, this is my 2025 CFMoto 675SS with a 3-cylinder, not a 4-cylinder like typical, you know, sport bikes. If you are into sport bikes, you pretty much know that a lot of these street bikes, other than like the super bikes, they're a lot more leaning more towards the parallel twins and the 3-cylinders. It's a lot easier for them to pass emissions, and they produce more torque than the 4-cylinder, so they're like more street friendly motorcycles than, you know, a 600cc 4-cylinder or a 1000cc 4-cylinder. Still do kind of want a 1000, not gonna lie about that, but this is my first bike, you know. So a quick rundown, real quick on the specs. It makes 95 horsepower at like 11,000 RPM. The rev limit is 11.5, I believe, on it, and it makes like 51 foot-pounds of torque. So it makes decent power. You know, it's not like the fastest motorcycle, but it's by no means slow at all either. And it only weighs, I believe, like 420 pounds. So for the power to weight, you know, and then for the price of the bike, which out the door, well, not out the door, but the MSRP on these bikes are $8,000. I was able to find one on sale, so I got this for $75, so they had it for $500 off. So it was a pretty good deal for what I got. And I've been seeing a lot of people overseas have really good luck with these motorcycles, and you know, not really having any issues. The first year they came out, they did have an oil consumption problem, but they released the bike overseas in Asia first, and then they figured out that problem the first year, then they fixed it, and then that's when the models came to the US market. So this bike right here, being that it is a US market motorcycle, doesn't have that oil consumption issue like the early model Asian market motorcycles. But it was a really slight fix that they made in internal. It was like a oil squirter or something like that they had to replace. So even the people overseas that did have that issue, they took it to the dealership and it was covered under warranty. And I believe, from what I saw, as long as they had that part in stock, which most of them did, it was like a same-day fix for them getting the warranty taken care of. So it wasn't anything detrimental or that would kill the engine of the motorcycle or cause you to go down or anything like that. So pretty solid motorcycle so far from what I'm seeing online and from what I've experienced in the first 600 miles. I've just finished the break and I have like 630 miles on it right now. Yeah, so 642. I had 630 something when I left the house earlier today. But this is also another great feature and another reason why I really like this motorcycle for this class. It has a lot of great technology and features on it. It has ABS, it has traction control. Nobody else has spoken about it, but it also has the 90-degree valve stems, so it's a lot easier to check your tire pressure, especially when your brakes are hot. So that's actually a big feature that I noticed nobody talked about, and it's not really a common thing on a lot of motorcycles. And then coming back, like I said, with the technology and the tech, it has a quick shifter. It lets you know the quick shifter is on. It's only an upward quick shifter. It's no auto blip on the downshifts, but I think that's okay, especially for a first motorcycle. It lets you work on your downshifts and work on your rev matching on your downshifts. Coming over here, you have your tire pressure and tire temperature. Like, I don't know any bike under 10 grand that is offering tire pressure, let alone tire temperature with it. Like, that's cool. That's real cool to me. Also, coming with the tech, I forgot. It's been a while. Yeah, there we go. I don't really play around with all this stuff too much, but I'll go through and show you all the stuff. So information, you got that. You got your traction control. You could change it to level 1, level 2, or all the way off. And you can also change your traction control from this button right here, and you can actually change it while you're in motion too. You just need to close the throttle and be off throttle, and you can change your traction control while you're riding the bike, which is pretty cool. It's not, so I know some motorcycles you have to stop the bike, like come to a complete stop, have it at 0 miles an hour to be able to change that stuff. This one isn't like that. This is an emergency safety stop, so that if you're coming to a stop really fast, it'll flash your hazard lights to alert the cars behind you, which for me is a nice feature. Safety, it's a big worry being on a motorcycle is somebody hitting me from behind. Pause. Yep, quick shifter. You could turn the quick shifter on or off. Has an RPM alert. It's just a little arrow next to the RPMs that lets you know, like, hey, upshift. And that's actually still from the factory. I never changed that. It's like, it's not anything that stands out, so honestly I don't even know what to say when I'm riding. Yeah, you got your contacts. You can connect your phone, and you got all your contacts and everything, so you can control your phone and calls. If you have a Cardo, you can control everything through here or through the Cardo. Like I have a Cardo on my helmet. Sometimes I'll answer the calls and stuff through the controls on the bike while I'm riding. You can control your music. And then here to the theme, they have, this is the original theme, like what I have right now, and then they also have the track day theme, which has the, I'm gonna go back to the home screen so you can bring it up big and show you. It has the lap timer and everything, and it still shows your pressure and your temperatures. So this is also a pretty cool setup. And then you set the timer and it goes. Coming down, you could change your units from miles per hour to Fahrenheit, or kilometers per hour in Celsius, or PSI, and I believe you can switch it to bar or KPA or bar. Yeah. So yeah, for a bike that costs 8 grand, this right here was like, I like that. And then coming over to the tires and the brakes, it has J1 brakes, which are a subsidiary of Brembo. So it's basically a Brembo caliper, like rebranded as J1. They're built in Spain, and the company is J1 that was bought out by Brembo, so it passes basically the Brembo quality control and testing and everything like that. It just doesn't have the Brembo logo. And the bikes on the brakes on the bike are really pretty good. Tires, it has CST Migra S3Ns. Never heard of these tires before. I'm really not well versed in motorcycle tires, but from what I've experienced with my skill level, I mean, the tires have been really good. And even I've seen a video of some British superbike riders riding the bike on Portimao in Portugal, and even they were saying that they were really surprised by the tires, and they were leaning the bike so much to where they were rubbing off the foot pegs, and they were still saying like, oh, you know, the tires are actually really good. So I was like, okay. So I'm not really too worried about those. I would like to swap them out maybe to some like Dunlops or Michelins or something like that, because I see a lot of fast bikes kind of have those tires, or some Bridgestones, but I'm gonna rock out these for the meanwhile. Like I said, for my skill level and what I'm capable for, these tires are definitely more capable than what I'm putting out, you know. And if you didn't notice, also comes with a steering stabilizer. It comes with this from the factory. You don't have to add on or anything like that. And then me personally, I love this rear tail light. Like they have the R1 tail light conversion, which I'll drop a picture right here. That looks cool. I really do like the look of the R1 tail light conversion, but I like the uniqueness of this. And once I get the tail tidy and tuck it farther back, I think it'll look sick. And no other bike has a tail light like that. Let me turn on the hazards and show you. And that shit looks sick. Like I said, I am super happy with it. I have no buyer's regrets. It's been so much fun. I've had it for a little bit over a month now. Like I said, I just finished the break-in, had 640 miles on it. It's been fun. Since I finished the break-in, I actually only did like a full throttle, full RPM hit one. Kind of wanted to save the full real reaction for the video. You know, I wanted you guys to see it, and I'm really excited about this. So this doesn't mean that I'm gonna like stop doing car content. I'm still gonna be, you know, building the E36. I still have the BRZ. I'm still gonna be doing track days and pursuing the race dream, you know, but this was a hobby and something that I really wanted to do, and I just figured I'd bring you guys along to everything that I'm doing. You know, whether it be cars, bikes, I just feel like anything motorsport related that I feel like is exciting for me and I think I could make some exciting content for, I just want to bring you guys along. You know, I kind of want to document all of this. This is for you guys as much as it is for me. Like, I enjoy going back and watching videos like when I first did the LS swap on the E36 and things like that, and then just being able to see the progression of my editing, the video quality, me as a person, you know, my builds, my cars, the bikes, you know, just the documentation is real nice for me. So I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I do, and you know, plan to keep bringing you guys along. So if you're here for the car content, I understand, so just please bear with me, and maybe you might enjoy some bike content. I know most people that like pretty much anything with an engine, they like anything with an engine, whether you like cars, bikes, boats, trains, buses, diesel trucks, you know, it don't really matter. You kind of can appreciate anything that has an engine or has wheels, and you know, you can make it go fast. So yeah, so enough rambling. I'm gonna get you some shots of the bike, maybe some cinematics if I can. I've been trying to, you know, get better with my videography and things like that. So I'm gonna try and do that for you, and then we're gonna jump on the bike and go for a ride. And then before we took off on the ride, I wanted to show you, there's actually a USB port right in here. There's a regular USB and a Type-C that comes already pre-installed on the bike. So CFMoto was really cool for that. So if you have a phone mount, you could charge your phone while you're riding. Alright, so we on the bike ready to go for a ride. I hope the audio is good. I'm recording, of course, with my GoPro, but I picked up a DJI Mic 3. So I have the microphone inside my helmet, and I got some kind of extra sound deadening going on. So hopefully it sounds good. We're gonna see. I just used the quick shift. I don't know if you guys heard it, but it does do like a little pop with the quick shifter. It's so cool. I already know when I put an aftermarket exhaust on here, it's gonna be like bah, bah, bah. But this sounds good for a stock exhaust, I will not lie. Like, it has a nice deep tone to it. I can hear it. I hope you guys can hear it too. Who are y'all honking at? I hope the mod that I did to the microphone really helped with the wind noise. Cause I saw a little video on YouTube and it seemed like it'll work. So it's not the fastest bike in the world, but I'm not gonna make it seem like it's a S1000 or R1 or something like that, but it's fun. It is definitely fun. And then especially for somebody that has minimal experience or is a new rider but like is mature, I think this will be a good bike. Like, it's enough power to have fun, not enough to really get you in too much trouble, but enough that you won't get tired of it too. You know, you won't get bored and be like, I need a faster bike. Like, I know this will at least last me at least 2 to 3 years. And then even after that, I probably wouldn't even get rid of it. Honestly, I'd probably maybe upgrade to a bigger, maybe a liter bike. And then after that, yeah, maybe upgrade to a liter bike, and then maybe after that, honestly, I'll probably just turn this into a track bike. Because I do want to get into tracking, but I do want to get some more miles under my belt and stuff before I go and sign up for a track day. But I do plan on doing some track days for sure. Like, I don't know, I love being able to like bring the most out of a machine, and even if I can't, I love the chase of trying to bring the most out of a machine, you know. Oh, and it has auto cancel and turn signals too.
Forgot to mention that. It's a lot of features and stuff that I probably forgot to mention. I'm not gonna lie. No, this is not my turn. Whoops. And the quick shifter on this is surprisingly smooth. Like even when you're just cruising, it's super nice. You just need to be on power when you use it. That's it. Accelerates good, brakes good. Like, I love this bike. I said this car. I'm so used to cars. I love this bike. Oh. This shit is so much fun, and it sounds so good. Like, for a stock exhaust, it just sounds so good. No, I want the full Aero Pro race exhaust. I don't know the exact full name of it, but I know it's the full Aero exhaust with the header and everything. I know that is gonna make this engine just sound amazing. Like, I love how Aero exhaust sounds on every other motorcycle. Thank you, thank you. only thing I don't like, I wish that the throttle, watch this, like look how much, like the turn on the throttle is extremely long. So like if I'm already on a cruising state and I'll go full throttle, I gotta like really, you know, lean into it, and then even then I can't really get to full throttle. But I mean, a quarter turn throttle or the quick turn throttle, whatever they call it, you know, that'll take care of that. So that's really no big issue. But I understand why it's like this too, because you can get a lot of throttle modulation. And like for me, when I'm in the twisties and stuff and I'm practicing and getting more comfortable with the bike, having that a lot of modulation really helps, because the bike isn't so twitchy, you know, with your throttle inputs. All right, I'm gonna take a little break, get some water, and I might actually pull up on my homie Danny, because he's actually right around the corner. Like, look at this shit. It just looks so good. Just look at it. Oh, I need to take a picture. And go in my portrait mode. Yes, sir. Look at that. Gorgeous. Neutral is so easy to find on this bike. One more walk around with the GoPro before I take it off. Back where we started earlier today. This bike is just, I love it. It's just so good. And just, yeah.
I hope y'all enjoyed the ride and hope y'all enjoyed the video. I will be making a lot more bike content along with the car content, like I said. So I hope you really enjoyed, and hopefully it brings some more new people to the channel too, you know. Hopefully get some bike people involved, can give me some tips, being a better rider, maybe some good recommendations for some good groups to do my first track day with. you know, things like that. So maybe we can link up and go riding. You know, I want to go up to take this up to Blood Mountain too, the same thing I do with the cars. So hopefully we can get something set up, you know, with some of the people that are out here watching. You know, I'm just always trying to be better, and I'm always willing to learn. So if there's people out there with more experience, know a bit more, you know, got some things that they can show me, I'm open for it. Always would be open for it. So don't hesitate to reach out. So yeah, this is actually a pretty nice sunset. So I'm gonna see if maybe I can get some more cinematic shots for y'all, get some pictures, maybe my thumbnail, and yeah, we'll be back in the next video. So I know this video had a lot of talking and a lot of rambling. If you stuck through with it, I appreciate it. I'm really excited. You know, I wanted to tell y'all a lot of information. If you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. It's just something new for me. I'm excited, I'm happy, you know, something to just dive head first into, you know, along with the cars. It's just I enjoy the process of learning, and, you know, not really, like, I won't use the word struggling, because I didn't, you know, struggle with riding the bike, but I appreciate the process of, you know, trying something new and not being the best at it right away, and then working through, you know, locking down the fundamentals and just moving forward and just becoming a better rider, a better person, better driver, just better all the way around. So yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna let y'all go. If you tuned in and you stayed this far, I really appreciate you. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you subscribing, and I hope to see y'all next time. I don't know what the next video will be, but I hope to see you there. Bye.